Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sheist VMP, back up in this thing with another video, you feel me? I got some lit gameplay for y'all today, man. I got the Lakers versus the Miami Heat, straight from NC Native. Link to his channel in the description box. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this gameplay, man. I'm out.
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Nets.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
That was a big-time block party. Even several shots they didn't even get a hand on were effective.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I like that side of the game." Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Well, we always hear from NBA players that a win is a win. But, Chris, in all honesty, do some wins mean a lot more to players than others during the regular season?
You know, I know it sounds cliche, but not really. That really is the truth. You know, you may have one or two games that mean more, maybe Christmas, maybe against a rivalry, an old player, but you have to understand this. The whole mentality of lasting in this league is not to get too up or too down. If you get too up because you're playing against the Lakers, then, you know, you're going to lose against the Pistons the next night because you're not respecting them the same. You have to respect every team, fear every team the same. And so just circling one in red kind of shows that you're not respecting the next team, which sets up for a letdown. And so I think that's a good practice to have. Every game means the same, but human nature kicks in, and some are going to mean more than others.
That is really interesting. And now the Lakers starting group. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. Shoots over Dragic. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Dragic gets the bucket.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Lopez again missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Johnson, the pass to Dragic. There's Winslow. A rebound by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the 3 ball the way they did in that one.
Oh, yeah. Once they started hitting, it was like an avalanche. Even as the defense extended farther and farther out.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, "Thank you very much," and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Ingram with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and Ball constantly looking for ways to come up with steals. Outstanding at covering a lot of ground with his overall length.
And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft, and he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
Now here's Dragic following the miss by Brook Lopez. Winslow's shot is off. Now here's Ball. Here's Ingram over Johnson. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Dragic with it, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
And Miami making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Randall. Luol Deng is checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat leading by 6. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Nance. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
2 points. That one goes. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. White comes in for Winslow. Josh Richardson's checked in for Waiters. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
It was all the things we always talk about. I mean, blocking out, giving the extra effort, basic stuff that they were just unwilling to do. And they got killed for it.
The Heat leading by 7. To the paint, here's Richardson. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. The lead pushed to double digits. Olynyk's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Now, here's Clarkson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pass to Deng. Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
I mean, they just look totally disengaged out there. Seems like they've given up on this one.
Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lopez sets a screen for Clarkson. Out to Nance. Will it go? Rebound by Olynyk. And here's Richardson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in terrific first quarter.
And here is Los Angeles now. Now Clarkson, and so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Dang. Corey Brewer is out there with Nance. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Clarkson in at the point.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Brewer. Randall comes in for Larry Nance. Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And Ball subbed in for Clarkson. Now, here's Ball. And Lopez has it in the corner. Tries it from 19. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chris, it's hard at times to see just how effective a post player is on the defensive end beyond the blocks. What's the one thing that shows you a post player is doing an excellent job of defending for their team?
Well, look at the penetration of a great guard. Right now, guards are playing at such a high level and they're quicker. So when you see a guard attack, notice if that big man comes over and he has both feet planted. He doesn't have to get a charge, doesn't have to block, but does he stay vertical and does he get over there fast enough that the offensive guard that was trying to score can't get his shot up and has to change, either pass the ball or continue his dribble. Right now, a lot of defense is done by just being in the correct spot at the right time because you're not going to block the shot or you just want to deter the player from coming in. And so I would say watch how that player owns the paint defensively, not necessarily how he blocks shots, but by where he is on his position, can he help stop penetration from guards coming up top.
Oh, that's a great tutorial. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Johnson dishes to Winslow. Outside Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. Dragic with another miss.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Here's Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat leading by 12.
Well, Brandon Ingram with the 7'3" wingspan. I mean, guard skills with the reach of a center, that gives him a lot of positional versatility.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now Dragic, after the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Ball dishes to Ingram. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And you talk about the versatility of Ingram. What position, Chris, do you think he's best fit for?
Well, you look at a guy like Kevin Durant, who started as shooting guard and is now a combo forward. I mean, that might be a mold for Ingram.
And here's Dragic after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Dragic the pass to Magruder. Kicks it to Whiteside. Off the screen, got a piece of it.
A 7'3" wingspan, Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Ball with the bucket.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now here's Dragic. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Well, Kevin, on top of that, with the defense trying to take shot opportunities away from him, he finds a way to get himself to the line.
Here's Magruder. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers trail by 9. 1:21 left here in the second. Ball. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
And the basket is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pass to Dang. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Miami leading by 7. And Waiters has it in the corner. It's stolen by Dang. The pass to Clarkson over Richardson. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
The kick out to Dragic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Waiters. Good ball movement here by Miami. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Ball, and Whiteside sends it back. And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.